Marvel, we're in a restaurant. It's not polite to blow bubbles with your straw.
That's right, Mikey. It's important to have our best manners when we go out to eat.
Do you know what to do when you go to a restaurant?
Do you know what to say?
Mandy, Marvel, and I can show you what to do and what to say.
Are you ready? Then let's go! Out to eat!
Sometimes you have to wait your turn when you go to a restaurant. That's what Jeff learned one day when he went out to eat with his mom, dad, and brother. There were a lot of people at the restaurant, and they would have to wait for a table. But Jeff was excited. He did not want to sit and wait.
I don't want to wait.
Jeff's mom told him that they would have to wait for a table.
We have to wait a few minutes for the table. We have to wait our turn. I know it's not fun to wait, and I know you're not happy, but we have to wait for our turn. It'll only be a few minutes. So you have to sit down, be patient, and wait. You can play your game while we're waiting.
Okay.
Jeff is not happy, and it's okay to feel that way. But Jeff has to wait his turn just like everyone else. So he listened to his mom and he sat down.
Jeff did a great job. He's sitting down and waiting patiently for his turn. Let's take a close look at what Jeff did right to handle his disappointment. When Jeff's mom asked him to sit down and wait patiently, he used his eyes and looked at his mom.
Jeff also used his ears to listen to what his mom was asking him to do. And even though he was not happy that he had to wait, he stayed calm and did what his mom said to do.
Jeff waited his turn in a good way. Jeff looked, he listened, and he remained calm. And soon, Jeff and his family were sitting down at a table in the restaurant.
You can wait your turn, too.
There's so much to choose from on the menu. What are you going to get, Mikey?
I think I'm going to get the spaghetti. At a restaurant, you could pick what you want to eat from a menu. Then you tell the server what you want to eat and drink.
A server is a person who will take your order and serve your food. A server can be a boy or a girl.
That's what Karen learned when she went out to eat with her dad.
Do you have any idea what you want to get? You can get macaroni and cheese, or a hamburger, or a hot dog, or a pizza.
I think I'll have the macaroni and cheese.
Okay, just make sure you tell your server when he comes to the table, okay?
Okay.
Get the cheese in there.
Okay, what would you guys like today?
I'd like macaroni and cheese, please.
Wow! Karen did a great job ordering her meal. Let's take a closer look at what she did. Karen used her ears to listen to the server when he talked to her. She used her eyes and looked at the server. She used her words, spoke clearly, and told the server what she wanted. And she said please. When you say please, it shows you have good manners.
Karen did a great job telling the server what she wanted to eat.
She used good manners and said please. You can too. Marvel? It's not polite to play with your fork and spoon.
You have to sit quietly and wait for your food to be served. That's something that Jeff learned too. You see, after they ordered their food, Jeff was telling his dad a story about his friend Jordan.
Right in front of him, and then he yelled, "It's my turn! It's my turn!"
Whoa, whoa, Jeff. You're speaking too loudly. We're in a restaurant. You need to use your inside voice.
Okay.
Go ahead and finish your story.
He yelled, it's my turn, just like me.
Jeff did a great job changing from using his loud outside voice to using his inside voice. Let's see what he did to make that change.
First, Jeff used his eyes and looked at his dad when he was talking. Then, Jeff used his ears and listened to what his dad was saying. And Jeff didn't get upset. He stayed calm and did what his dad asked him to do. He used his inside voice and finished telling the story.
Jeff made the change in a good way. Jeff looked, he listened, and remained calm. Then he used his inside voice. You can too.
When Jeff was finished telling his story, he did something else while he waited. The restaurant gave him an activity book and crayons. He colored in the book quietly while he waited. Doing a quiet activity while waiting in the restaurant is a good thing to do while waiting for your food to be served. You could do that too. Marvel? It's not polite to play with your food.
That's not good manners.
Whenever you're out to eat, it's important to use manners. Watch and see how Karen uses good manners.
Thank you.
Saying thank you. That's good manners.
Is there anything else I can get you today?
Can I have another chocolate milk, please?
Saying please when you ask for something. That's good manners too.
Sure.
Thank you.
Putting the napkin on her lap is good manners too. And Karen is using her fork. Using a fork and spoon is always good manners. And now Karen is wiping her mouth with her napkin. That's good manners too. When Jeff's family was finished eating, it was time for his dad to pay for the food. Jeff's dad got the bill from the server. He paid the bill, and now it was time to go.
When you leave the restaurant, still use your inside voice. Walk slowly out of the restaurant. Keep your hands down. When you leave the restaurant, it's always nice to say goodbye and thank you. Those are good manners too.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, you had such nice manners. Please come again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a
Thank you
good
very
night.
much. You too.
Thank you.
Jeff did a great job leaving the restaurant. You can too. It's important to be quiet and use your manners in a restaurant. It makes it nice for everyone.
We'll be leaving as soon as Marvel is done with his dessert. Sometimes we get dessert. Sometimes we don't.
Can I have a piece of your dessert? Thanks.
It's nice to share too.
Now you know what to do and what to say when you go to a restaurant.
You know that sometimes you have to wait your turn at a restaurant. You know what a menu is and how to tell the server what you want to eat. Always use your inside voice in the restaurant. You could do a quiet activity while you wait for your food to be served. And use your manners. Put your napkin on your lap. Use your fork or spoon to eat your food. Always use the words please and thank you. And walk slowly and quietly out of the restaurant with your hands down.
Going out to eat is fun.
Now you know what to say and do when you go to a restaurant.
You're going to have a great time.
Yep, I've got the doggy bag right here. Don't worry.